Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to iCommand. We've got one more game log review from the March tournament from round 1, from week 1. And this is going to be Tuukka versus Collin. So we've got one more game here to watch on Waska Hunting Ground, Watch Your Step. And then next week we'll start looking at the games from week 2. So there's going to be some fun ones, some lists we haven't seen yet for the week 2 games, but this is going to be our final one for week 1. And we've got Collin in the red deployment zone playing with the Rogue One characters. So Collin's list is we've got Cassian Andor, Baze Malbus, K2SO, Chirrut Imwe, and Jyn Erso, along with R2D2, C3PO, and Gideon Argus. And the blank card there is actually Bodhi Rook. So when the players played this, this was back in the week of March 11th, the Vassal client had been updated for the final Season 9 cards, but one of the cards got missed in the update when they updated the Vassal module, which was Bodhi. So I'm using the updated module that has Bodhi updated. So that's why his card is blank in Collin's hand. But I've got the card pulled up here in Player 3, so this is the updated card. Hopefully it won't be too much of a problem. The difference between the update and the old one, the old version had Search for +1 damage and Pierce 1, and we removed that going into the final updates for Season 9, so he just has Search for +1 damage. So hopefully not too much of an issue, but I'll be keeping track of that as we watch the game play out. And then Tuukka is also playing Rebels, but playing with some Wookiees. So we've got Chewbacca and Gaarkhan, along with Sabine and Mara Jade. So there's Chewbacca, Gaarkhan actually. There's Gaarkhan. There's Gaarkhan, and we've got Mara Jade along with R2D2, C3PO, and Gideon Argus. And we see he's also got extra armor as well for some extra block tokens. And then we can see that Debts Repaid has been added to the hand thanks to Chewbacca's Wookiee Avenger upgrade from Heart of the Empire. So that's going to be in Tuukka's starting hand. And it looks like Collin has started with initiative here. There we go. It looks like Tuukka has not drawn his first card yet, but Collin has initiative, has taken the red deployment zone to start off, and this should be an interesting matchup. Collin's list is quite potent. I think we've actually seen it on the channel before. I played against it with my 3-action Jedi list, but it's quite potent. He's got 9 activations, he's got 5 attackers, 3 of which can perform multiple attacks in a single activation, if you count Cassian, who can do an extra attack if he sacrifices another friendly figure, which is a pretty steep cost, but it still means he can attack twice in an activation if he really needs to. But we've also got Tuukka's list, who can also perform multiple attacks with Gaarkhan. And then I really like Sabine. I've actually gotten a chance to play more with Sabine in some recent games, and she's just a lot of fun to play. If you play with her grenade ability a lot, you can move 4 spaces, grenade a bunch of stuff, and then move back, often with cover from blocking terrain. But anyway, we're starting off here. Collin definitely not gonna be able to pass. He's got 9 activations, and it looks like Tuukka only has 7. So Collin starting off with R2D2. Oh, I should mention, by the way, the reason so many of his figures are outside of his deployment zone. Bodhi does have the Smooth Landing ability, which is borrowed from Hera. So that has moved several figures up out of the deployment zone. And then Cassian Andor's Strike Team ability triggers at the same time. And after he uses Strike Team, he and an adjacent friendly figure can gain 2 movement points after deployment. And then up to 4 friendly figures outside the deployment zone will gain 1 damage power token each. So we can see Cassian, K2SO, and Baze Malbus have moved out of the deployment zone and will each get a damage power token from Strike Team. Alright, so R2 going to draw a card for Collin, and Tuukka had drawn his starting hand. Tuukka is going to activate Gideon Argus here. Going to use him to push R2-D2 forward, and as we mentioned in our last video, the blue deployment zone, the terminal is one space too far for R2-D2 to reach without an additional movement point. So luckily Tuukka has Gideon, so he's going to be able to get R2-D2 up to the terminal this round to draw. We've got 3PO activating for Collin, going to focus up Baze Malbus and move up next to R2-D2. Interesting thing is that Collin's pretty safe here. Normally if you're the red deployment zone, you have to be worried about the blue player using movement to get a long range attacker up to this space or this space and start attacking you from long range into your deployment zone. But in this case, Tuukka's only ranged attacker is Sabine and Chewbacca, who both have pretty middling to bad range accuracy wise, so I think Collin doesn't really have to worry too much about that. He does need to worry, however, about Gaarkhan coming through this door and charging into him with reach. So he might want to think about keeping his figures back away from this wall here. Okay. Zoom in a little bit here on the action. Scorecard here, and maybe this scorecard can come here. There we go. Alright, so R2-D2 can activate for Tuukka to draw a card, command card. And now Bodhi gonna activate for Collin. And Bodhi, as the newest member of the Rogue One team, introduced in Season 9, he brings an ability that really ties a lot of these Rogue One figures together. That air support ability that adds +2 accuracy to an attack whenever the attacker spends a power token. That's kind of one of the themes that we've built into the Rogue One figures, is that they all kind of play around with power tokens, with the exception of Turret, although I believe Turret gets a... Oh no, yeah, the Turret's the only one that doesn't really play with power tokens. Originally he did, but we found it worked better to not do that. But Baze, Cassian, and K2SO, and Jyn Erso generate power tokens for either themselves or other figures, and they all have ranged attacks, or have the ability to make ranged attacks, and some of them really benefit from that +2 accuracy. So we've got, Bodhi activated. It looks like Tuukka passed, so we're going to see Turret activating, and going to move right up against the middle door. We've got Bodhi down on the bottom left door, but didn't have enough movement points to be able to open it to control the cache down there, but is set up to control it next round. And now we see 3PO opening the door. By the way, Gideon Argus focused up Chewbacca, which is an interesting choice. I'm always a little reticent to choose Chewbacca as one of my focus targets early game because of Debts Repaid will focus him automatically. Oh, we see some line of sight scouting. Yeah, this is dangerous for Tuukka because Cassian has a really good ranged attack, especially with Bodhi giving him that +2 accuracy. But like we said, I think Tuukka is definitely interested in opening that door so that Gaarkhan will be able to charge in to Collin's group of figures to do some damage. So what happened there is 3PO had to move and open the door with 2 actions and did not have another action to focus anything. But now he's standing as a line of sight blocker. He's a pretty good line of sight blocker. He does have a reroll with Cower, and he has a white dice, and he's only 2 points. But it looks like we're going to start off with Jyn Erso, who's going to use Trust Goes Both Ways, giving a Surge token to K2SO and to herself. And then going to move up next to Turret on the middle door. Jade activating for Tuukka. Interesting, going to move down to this bottom square right below C3PO. I wonder what the line of sight looks like to that space. I believe... Yeah, she's exposed to an attack from uh, this space right here. So she's definitely not safe there. I want to mention this is early on in the season. Again, the updated cards that just released. We kind of rushed this tournament out, or I did, just because I wanted to have more opportunities for people to play competitively before the next season dropped. It looks like Gideon moved Cassian up and focused Cassian. So we've got Baze and Cassian focused. And now Gaarkhan's making his move. Going to charge through the swamp and take some damage. And now going to be able to attack Baze Malbus with charge. And also has line of sight to R2-D2 for his brutal cleave attack. Oh, he's going to move one more space. Nice, so that means he'll be able to attack 3PO and possibly kill 3PO. He does have to deal with the extra evade. Oh my, an evade on the dice, so no surge is going through and only 3 damage into Baze Malbus there. But he does get automatic bleed, and now he's going to target C-3PO with the second attack. So he's going to take a strain. Oh, that's looking good. Well, not good enough to knock out 3PO. Unfortunately, only going to do 3 damage, and 3PO has 4 health. So 3 damage to 3PO there. Still pretty good. 6 damage overall, not bad. Although he wasn't focused. Trivia, a little bit of trivia here. Gaarkhan, Jin Odon, and Fen Cygnus, the core set heroes, all have abilities in IACP that cost a strain to use because we were inspired, or Chris was inspired by trying to make them feel like the heroes in the campaign. So that's why they have strain costs. I thought that was interesting. Alright, so it looks like Baze has not activated yet, so Gaarkhan is going to take the full brunt of Baze's 2 attacks, as well as attacks from K2SO and Cassian. This is aggressive to charge Gaarkhan in before activating Chewbacca or Sabine. Especially I think it's interesting that he didn't activate Chewbacca first and move him in a little bit more, because, well, I mean, as long as Gaarkhan doesn't die in one activation here, he can activate Chewbacca. But wow, that is a really good dice roll. Block token from Gaarkhan at least is going to stop the +1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, 2 blocks. Block token plus Gaarkhan's built-in block. So he's going to take. He's going to take. Ooh, that's a lot. 5 damage. No, 6 damage there. Oh, Furious Charge. Okay, so that's, it looks like Gaarkhan's command card got played. I don't know where it got played to. Oh, it's off to the side here. Here we go. So Gaarkhan took, Gaarkhan took 3 damage, so able to play the Furious Charge command card to ready his deployment card. But again, that's going to make it, now it's going to make it hard to activate Chewbacca, because now you have to activate Gaarkhan. So I think I would have activated Chewbacca first and not focused him. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of a mistake there. I think focus Gaarkhan instead of Chewbacca, activate Chewbacca before you charge him with Gaarkhan. Then you can Furious Charge, you activate Gaarkhan again, and then when they kill Gaarkhan, you play Debts Repaid, you focus up Chewbacca, and now you can activate him as well and charge him in to do some damage. I think that would have played out a little bit better here, but we'll see how it goes. So Furious Charge. We still have one more attack coming in from Baze Malbus, though. He is not done yet. And he's got a Surge token. But Gaarkhan's got another block token. Oh man, Baze is rolling fire. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7 minus 4 blocks. So 3 damage. So I think Gaarkhan will live unless there's a command card that gets played. No, no, nothing. And base took 2 damage from the bleed there. So Gaarkhan gonna activate. He could double move him back to safety behind 3PO. But I don't think that's gonna be his plan. And then Baze gets 1 block token. He's gonna charge and attack into Cassian here. Alright, and that's gonna do 4 damage to Cassian. And bleed. And now he's going to Brutal Cleave. Interesting, Brutal Cleave. Oh, okay. We've got a play here. Brutal Cleave into K2SO. Does 2 damage and bleed. And, or, excuse me, only 1 damage? No, there it is. 2 damage. And then what do we have? Oh, Dying Lunge is the card he milled. So he milled that with the strain cost, it looks like, for Brutal Cleave. And then he's got 1 more action. So now what he could do is he could send Sabine over there and drop a grenade and hopefully get the kill on 3PO and then do some damage going into the next round, since Tuukka will hopefully have initiative next round. Okay, Cassian gonna activate. Focused. Doesn't spend the power token. And Gaarkhan goes down, and he doesn't have Dying Lunge because he milled it. And see, here we have the problem. Chewbacca is not activated yet, so, and he's already focused, so you can't play debts. When one of your figures died, you don't get any value from debts repaid here. He could use it on Mara Jade, though. I had not considered that until just now. But there's not really anything she can do with it. Let's see if he plays it with Mara Jade. No, he's not going to use it. He could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, he could double move her up, or he could move her onto the cache and have her be focused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, that wouldn't be such a bad play, right? Just use debts repaid on Mara Jade and put her right here. Then she can open the door and attack Bodhi next round and control the cache. But it looks like Tuukka's not gonna. Oh, he is. Is he gonna do it? He is playing debts repaid. Okay. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna use it on Mara Jade. Nice. So Mara Jade becomes focused, but first gonna activate Sabine. Oh, interesting. Sabine gonna open the middle door and gonna put the grenade on Chirrut and Jyn Erso, not on C-3PO. He could, though. He could put it right here and get 3PO and R2-D2 and try and kill 3PO. But he's just content to spread some damage around. He does get the 2 damage, so that's nice. Can't play Rebel Graffiti there because you are next to a hostile figure. So that's another problem with this play. But he did open the door for Chewbacca, so that's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Sabine is kind of blocking Chewbacca's line of sight. 1, 2, 3. Well, he can come. Chewbacca can get right here, and then attack Chirrut. So that's not terrible. But the problem with that is Chirrut's gonna get the -1 damage buff from the forces with me, since he's adjacent to Sabine. So that's a problem too. So, oh, but negation is just gonna stop graffiti. Can you play graffiti? Use at the end of your activation if there are no adjacent hostile figures. No, Tuukka couldn't even have played Rebel Graffiti there, so that was a mistake. But it is gonna get negationed by Collin, which is smart. I think Rebel Graffiti is one of the few cards in the game that you are willing to spend a negation on over instead of take initiative. I think there's very few other cards. I've mentioned I don't like using negation on Element of Surprise, while take initiative is still in play for various reasons. But we're gonna see Chewbacca activate here. Oh, you know what? That does put Mara Jade in range of an attack now too. So that was actually pretty good, opening the door. I criticized that, but this gives good attacks for Chewbacca and Mara Jade. Mara Jade should be focused too, by the way. Hopefully Tuukka remembers to do that. Yeah, you have to go there, which means he's not going to be able to slam unless he's got an extra movement card. Ooh, Chirrut going to play Iron Will here. Gonna reduce this damage down to just 3 damage maximum. There, he focused up Mara Jade. Nice. And then, oh, they're pointing out Sabine should have taken a damage too from the swamp. Oh, man. Well, at least he can stun him still. That would have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would have done 7 damage. So, gonna just do 3 damage and stun. And that's it for Chewbacca. K2SO, the only one left. 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately, cannot get up to Sabine because turret is in the way. So I think what Collin should have done was used... He could have used the forces with me to move turret out of the way. Just space adjacent to a hostile figure. I mean, he could have moved turret either here or here, but that would have actually made it much more likely that he would have died, so I guess he couldn't do that. He's just kind of stuck here. Although K2SO does have 2 power tokens, so he can actually just do a ranged attack here. Although it looks like he's going to clear the bleed his first action and just move up to the terminal. Alright, and then Tuukka is going to get last activation here thanks to Debts Repaid. And Mara Jade is going to be able to come up and attack Jyn Erso, it looks like. Looks like he's taking a strain as a card, so he milled Parry off the top of his deck for the strain from Watch Your Steps swamp tiles. And now Mara Jade going to attack Jyn Erso. Ooh, with Element of Surprise. That is a good roll. Erso has 13 health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Looks like he's going to be 2 damage short there from one-shotting Jyn Erso. But really good roll on Mara. I wonder if it makes sense to reroll here since that second surge is useless. You might want to do you have a 50% chance to get an extra damage if you reroll the green? It doesn't help you kill her because she's got, again, 13 health. And then, wow, able to move up to the cache as well. 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. So Tuukka is going to be the only one getting VPs from the objectives this round. So all in all, I know I was kind of critical of Tuukka's sequencing there, but I think this is working out pretty well for him, this opening sequence, where he has spread a lot of damage out without killing anything, which is kind of a problem. And he didn't get a lot of value out of Debts Repaid, but he was able to pull off a focused attack with Mara Jade thanks to using it. So next round, either Chewbacca or Sabine can probably kill off Jyn Erso. Probably Chewbacca. Sabine's grenade isn't super reliable at dealing 2 damage, but he could do Chewbacca, slam Jyn Erso, and then attack turret Imwe to kill them both off. And that would be pretty good if he can keep initiative here. He is playing Hellbent. He's got 0 cards in hand, so he's going to have to hope to draw into negation if Collin has to take initiative. So Collin actually drawing 3 cards because of Rebel High Command. With Rebel High Command, and he has 9 activations. Kind of mind-boggling. Tuukka draws 2. Initiative passes to Tuukka. This is an interesting match. I was worried after seeing Gaarkhan charge into his death there, but this is some... I like Tuukka's strategy. I don't see that very often, where the blue player opens their bottom door and then opens the middle door and is able to really profit off of it. But I think it worked out really well for Tuukka here. So it looks like no take initiative. I see Chewie just being exhausted to activate. Turret is going to use I am one with the Force here to move adjacent to... oh, he can't move anywhere. No, he can't. So they should undo that because he's stunned. He can't move anywhere. Alright, here we go. Chewie's going to move down. Slam on Erso for the kill. I should bring his card up. is this? Oh, Baze able to play Final Stand? No, he can't do that. That is only when a friendly figure within 3 spaces, and so Baze is too far away to play Final Stand. No, he should not be able to play this. He's moving into the swamp. No, Baze cannot play Final Stand here. I don't know why this is happening. When a friendly figure within 3 spaces has suffered damage equal to its health. Yeah, so I think this is a misplay. So Baze attempting to play Final Stand, even though Jin Urso was like 5 spaces away from him. Moves into the difficult terrain, takes Strain as a card, discards Intelligence Leak from the top of the deck, and is now attacking Chewbacca. Attack goes through. Let's see. Spends up damage power token. And he's got 6 damage on the dice against Chewie's 2 blocks, so 4 damage into Chewie. And then Chewie's going to continue moving, and now going to go for Baze, now that Baze has popped out, instead of going for Turret. I'm not sure about this attack unless he has like overwhelming impact in his hand, which then it would make more sense. But yeah, he's gonna go for Baze here. So Chewbacca continuing his activation. Baze is gonna spend a block power token, and if there's an overwhelming impact in Tuukka's hand, that block power token will become useless very soon. Oh, interesting. How's he? Oh, parry was drawn by Collin. Okay, no overwhelming impact here, so we're going to add a block with parry, and so that way he's going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, so only 3 damage on to Baze. Why'd you go? Why go for Baze? I don't understand. He could have killed Turret and denied Turret an attack there. He is in. I mean, Collin is still in a rough spot. Now he has to choose to activate Turret or Baze, and then the other one will probably die before it gets to activate. So I don't know. Maybe Tuukka is seeing deeper than I am, and by doing that, he has pinned Collin down and on his activations, because he's got now Turret and Baze very close to death. So let's see who he's gonna go with. He's gonna go with Baze first. So I guess Turret's still gonna die before he activates. There's an element of surprise being played, but I don't know who he's attacking that didn't have line of sight to him. Oh, that's from the bleed, I guess. Okay, so first attack is on Chewbacca. And this is kind of a points play, but I feel like going after Sabine might be a little better here. Because she hasn't activated and you can easily attack her twice. But, you know, Chewbacca is also good. He's worth a lot of VPs, so if you can kill him when you get the chance, that makes sense. So we're looking at, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna get a lot of blast and cleave damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blast 1 and cleave 2. So 3 damage to Chewie, and then he's gonna put all. Oh, there we go. Strength in numbers. Okay. Well, wait. Why didn't? No. What is this? Must be getting milled for a strain. Yeah. That was strain. That was discarded for the bleed strain. So here's the second attack with Baze targeting Chewbacca. Chewie rolling really well on defense. This is not how my Chewie rolls on defense when I play him. Let's see. 4. So he's doing 2 damage, 3 damage with the +1, and then blast 1, cleave 1. 3 damage, and then blast 1 and cleave 1. So putting all of it into Marge again. And now Sabine gets to activate. So we're going to move 2 spaces and put a grenade down to try and take out 3PO. Nice. 2 more damage with the grenade. So that's going to kill 3PO and do 2 damage to everybody else. And then now he can just kind of take his pick. Who do you want to kill before they activate? Although I feel like Turret is the sure shot here, and Turret's still dangerous. Even though he's stunned, he has reach. So okay, gonna go for Cassian. Cassian's a good one to go for too. Just has to do 4 damage. Oh boy. I think he's gonna be 1 damage short though. I mean, how much does he have? Oh, he needed 3 damage for Turret. Does he have a command card? Nope, it's gonna be 1 damage short. So now he's gonna have to deal with... again though, he's spread so much damage that Collin now has to make another tough choice. Do you activate Cassian or do you activate Turret? I think the choice is to activate Cassian and sacrifice Turret for a bonus attack. And that will punish not taking out Turret when Tuukka had the chance. Yep, okay, he's gonna go with Cassian. He's gonna play Cassian's command card, Sniper Configuration. Oh, that means he's probably gonna try and hide Cassian. Who's gonna attack? He's gonna go for Chewbacca here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Range 6. Not difficult at all with Bodhi and the bonus accuracy from Sniper Configuration. Wow, Chewie is max rolling here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But he has Pierce 2 on the attack, so I think Chewbacca goes down. Yep, and Collin gets the 11 points from Chewbacca. Tuukka used heroic effort there. And then Cassian moves just 2 spaces. It's interesting. You would think he would want to move him all the way over here. Okay, Jade gonna finish off. I'm assuming Turret. No, he's going for K2SO. K2SO has 9 health. He's gonna have to deal 5 damage through. Can't summon a block token at least. Can he do it? 5 damage. It looks like he's gonna do the 5 damage there. So K2SO goes down. We are in a slugfest here, absolute brawl. But I think we're reaching the end of it because it looks like Tuukka is out of attackers to activate. And Collin just has Turret left. So both players now tied at 18 VPs. Turret gonna remove the stun. Oh, nice. Gonna play Looking for a Fight, it looks like, to gain a power token. Oh, negation. Gonna stop that. Interesting. Tuukka negated Looking for a Fight. And then Turret going to attack Jade here. Who dodges? Ooh, that's a big dodge. That was a lot of damage too. I mean, well, I guess 5 damage for... Well, it would have done a little... It wouldn't have killed Jade either way, so... But that was a lot of symbols on the dice. I guess that's why it looked bigger. Alright, 3PO gonna double move out to the middle objective, maybe? Yes? I don't know why you put him next in reach of Turret. But he did. Oh, interesting. Did we see Change of Plans get played? Did I miss that? How did... Oh, R2-D2... Oh, R2-D2 going to attack Jade. Gonna try and stun, I'm assuming. Might as well draw your card first. Yeah, that's how my R2-D2 also rolls all the time. So, 0 damage, and then draws the card with Scomp Link. Tuukka's R2D2 going to draw a card and then move to control the cache. So I wonder if Gideon's going to move on to the terminal then. And looks like Bodhi is going to attack Sabine, so we might see that surge ability come into play. Oh, no, doesn't matter. Bodhi's just going to do 3 damage clean to Sabine there. And then now we see Gideon for Tuukka. Going to move. Oh, he's going to try and take out Turret with Gideon. Very possible, but not super likely to do 3 damage with Gideon to a white dice. Yeah, especially since not with that bonus, I think. Yeah, he's just gonna do 1 damage here. Should only be 1. Yeah, there we go. Alright, and now we see that Tuukka is controlling 2 of the objectives, and Collin has just 1. Do we have 1 more round after this? Hopefully. There's a lot going on. Yes, I think we're going to have 1 more round. So Tuukka goes up to 24. 26? Yes, math. Math is hard. And then Collin goes to 22. So Tuukka now in the lead. But Collin's going to get initiative here. Second chance looked like it was played by Tuukka on Mara Jade. Nice. But it looks like Collin is going to start us off here in round 3 with Baze Malbus still alive. Going to play Heart of Freedom. So good with Baze. Gets rid of that bleed token. Heals 2 damage. Gonna also gain 2 power tokens from Into the Fray before he uses those movement points. And he's got 2 movement points banked, and he is attacking Mara Jade here. Oh, jeez. Wow. Mara Jade needed the dodge there. That is crazy. 3, what was that? 5, 9, plus 1 is 10. Oh no, he doesn't have the surge, so 9, so 8 damage to Mara. That's going to trigger second chance, but it means that it's going to break second chance. So Mara goes down to 2 health, and now Baze can attack again with Assault. Oh, a dodge! That was crazy dodge. Oh wow, that was a crazy dodge. Baze has 3 movement points left though, so he should be moving before he does anything. Like, we should try to control the cache or something. Okay, Mara Jade's activating. There's a command card. Mara Jade also going to play Heart of Freedom. There's a reason I wanted to watch this game for the channel. So good. So good. Okay, Mara Jade now has 7 movement points. She's gonna go after Cassian. Can Collin get the dodge? Oh no! Cassian goes down. Oh, the celebration! No more negation for Collin either, so that's gonna be 10 points for Tuukka. Goes to 36. Oh, there's a Calm Disrupt. Wow. Collin's playing Calm Disruption because he's got Cassian, and what other spies does he have? Oh, Jin Urso? Is Jin Urso a spy? Oh, K2SO is a spy. That's what it is. So he's got 2 spies in his list. So that makes sense. Calm Disruption, very good when you have at least 2 spies. But yeah, he's going to stop the celebration there. Okay, so Tuukka going to go to 32 points then. And then Mara's going to tuck away in the little hidey hole because she had 7 movement points. But Gideon can kill her. Gideon can kill her. Okay, but you gotta stay focused. That's gonna be the last one. He needs to activate Turret before Turret goes down. Who does he go for? I guess go for Sabine, right? Ooh, Turret gonna play Veteran Instincts to give himself a damage power token and a block power token, or an evade power token. No, damage and a block. And Turret now going to attack. Actually, he should have dealt damage last round, didn't he, when Gideon attacked him? I think he did. I missed it. He used the forces with me to have Sabine suffer 1 damage from that Gideon attack. So, yeah, Gideon only really helped kill Sabine faster. And now going to attack Sabine with the damage power token. No dodge for Sabine, but it looks like she's going to take 4 damage here. And then Turret going to move to control the objective. Sabine can also heal herself if she uses evasive maneuver. But she's got some good kills here laid out. She could grenade Turret from where she's standing, and then either attack Bodhi for the kill or try to do some more damage to Baze. She can't kill Baze even with a attack and a grenade. I don't think she can kill Baze, so I think try to grenade Turret and then kill Bodhi with the attack is probably what the play to do. Yep, there we go. There's a grenade. And put the grenade down. Doesn't quite get the kill. Oh, she's still gonna go for the attack on Bodhi here. I guess Gideon's gonna finish off Turret. And I don't think that does it. I think that's only 2 damage, unfortunately. Ooh, that's rough. Missed both kills. That was very high chance to kill Bodhi. So that is unfortunate. And it looks like Bodhi is going to activate for Collin and going to return fire into Sabine. I don't know why Sabine didn't heal there. I think Tuukka forgot Sabine has... Oh wait, did she heal? Oh, she did heal. He did use evasive maneuvers. Excuse me. So yeah. So Sabine did heal up. And now we're going to see Bodhi attacking into Sabine. Once again, that surge ability is not going to matter, thankfully, so I'm glad that it has not come up. But going to do 3 damage to Sabine, which I believe she has 11 health. Yep, so leaves her 1 health left. 3PO going to activate for Tuukka. There you go. Move away from Turret so you don't give him that -1 damage ability. And you're going to take a strain as a card. Discards Rally from the top of Tuukka's deck. And now Gideon's going to make the attack on Mara. Needs to do 4 damage here. And the dodge again. Oof. The dodge is definitely working in Tuukka's favor here. R2-D2 going to... is he drawing a card with R2-D2? Because he's not on a terminal. This is not a terminal. This is an objective. Every time I hit the right mouse button, it does that. Okay. And he actually could not get to the terminal and back to the objective, so he should not have been able to draw a card there. Alright. Focused R2 for Collin. Going to sit on the objective. And now a focused... Oh yeah, that's what 3PO did. He focused Gideon. Focused Gideon going to attack Turret. Now Turret could have used... I don't think he used his I'm one with the Force ability yet. I think he could have used it here to move next to 3PO and done -1 damage. Oh, Turret dodges though. Collin getting in on that white dice action. Turret will not die here. He has taken 4 or 5 attacks, it feels like, and just refuses to go down. And Gideon did have to take a strain. Looks like he milled to the limit. Excellent card with Chewbacca. Pretty good with Sabine, too. Collin draws the last 2 cards in his deck. And it looks like both players are on the same amount of objectives, so 32 for Tuukka, Collin at 22, or 26, and was this the final round? 26 to 26, one more round, Tuukka has initiative, Tuukka just needs 4 points, he just has to kill Turret, he just activates Sabine, throw the grenade at Turret, and then attack him if he doesn't die to that, right? Oh, take initiative! Collin has taken initiative. I don't... Oh yeah, negation was played already, so Collin's gonna get initiative here. But what can he do? I mean, Turret's gonna die. I mean, Turret could kill Sabine, or he could run, but like, he's gonna activate Baze Malbus first to kill Sabine. Okay, Baze attacking Sabine. Sabine goes down. Oh, maybe, can he get to 40? That's 33. He doesn't have any other... There's no 7-point figures for him to kill to get the win. So, gonna attack Gideon here with the next attack. Ooh. Finally, Bay is rolling less than nuclear firepower here. And it looks like he is going to be doing only like 1 damage, blast 1. But no, he can't blast because then he'll kill turret. So he could cleave 2. So he could cleave into R2. Oh no, he's doing nothing. Okay, so Tuukka activating Gideon moves away from turret. Oh, he can't move turret. He can't move turret into the difficult terrain. That's what's going on, because if he does, he doesn't have any command cards to discard. So Collin can no longer discard command cards for strain. So that's why turret's not using I am the force. Turret is going to spend a block token. Whoa! Did he stop everything? No. There's a surge for +2 damage from Gideon. I think turret goes down finally. Right? 1, 2, 3 against 2 blocks. I think Gideon managed to do 1 damage. Is that it? Yeah, there we go. And it goes to 40. And Tuukka takes the win. Wow, that was a crazy game. Really cool to see all those, just that slugfest, all the figures attacking each other. Lots of dodges, kept keeping figures alive there. I mean, if Collin had gotten the kill on Jade there, he'd be at 39, and he could have gotten the kill. He could have gotten the win, but just that dodge was pretty huge. But I mean, also Bodhi didn't die, turret wouldn't die, so very close game. Really fun to watch that one. I hope you guys come back and watch next week for the week 2 round of the tournament. We're going to see some more lists that we have not seen in action yet, and it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll catch you for the next one.